Let's see. What's up everybody and welcome to my channel. Right here is my buddy Jack's Rx-7 that we worked on probably a year ago. We got the motor rebuilt by Goopy, we got it put in, painted the engine bay, fixed some rust, and everything was ready, plumbed and all. And the only thing we had to do was get the harness. The harness was built for probably 2 years and Jack finally bought it, so that's what we're gonna do today. So real quick, some cosmetic changes from last time. The bumper was stolen, so he has to get that back. He put on some 19-inch wheels just cause, mocked up a wide body, threw on a spoiler, I guess just to make himself feel better. Put on an NA hood because he said he wanted it to look sleeper. I mean, it does look pretty good, but let's see. So this hasn't been touched, even has coolant, oil, but all we need is the harness and injector. Last time I worked on this car, I made the smart coil mount that Jack actually got shorter bolts for and painted, and he made those wires. But here we go. Here's the harness that's been made for, this was made what, 2 years ago? Yeah. And you finally got it, so. This is going in. We're going to pull the dash first, just to make our life a little easier, and then run this into the engine bay. That's not going to be too dirty. Right here we have coil packs for Jack's car. He's not going to be running the stock coil packs, so he actually ordered AM coil packs. We need to figure out where to mount these. We're not going to use the stock locations just because we want to have the engine bay a little cleaner. We don't just want it sitting on the tub by the strut tower. So we figured since he's not running AC or power steering, we'll utilize those mounting holes on the motor itself and make a bracket to mount these. Right here, you see how they're already together. We went to Ace Hardware, found bolts that were long enough with spacers, and already looks great. We're going to be utilizing these bolts in the bracket itself. Have a nut on the back of the bracket, and this will just bolt straight to it. So I'm going to get started, make the template out of cardboard, and go from there. After we make these, we're going to have to make wires. We're utilizing the stock wires for the spark plug side, and then Jack actually bought the coil pack plug ends that will be able to fit on the AM coil packs. So I'm going to get the bracket made so we can mount it up and then make the wires. I think that looks pretty good. I actually need some shorter bolts to go into the motor because right now there's at least 4 threads showing, so that's how it's sitting. But once it's flush, Once it's on there, it'll look something like that. Last thing we have to do to get it running is still wait on Kev to come here, put the wiring harness on and all that. And then the last thing we have to do to get it driving, I believe, are the brakes. I showed you a painted one. Jack still has to rebuild and paint the other one. Then we make some lines, get some rear calipers, and then we should be good to go. You need help or you got it?
Item. Fuck. We got to sit down, eat. You got everything, bro. You got everything.
Oh, you're saying the wing?
No, the whole vehicle. The whole vehicle's fire.
Yeah, fire as in piece of shit. It's gonna catch on fire and burn down.
No. This catch on fire? Never.
No. All right. The one thing rotaries are known for, at least catching a bumper on fire.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, yeah, because Lewis stole your bumper.
Exactly.
There you go.
I used to have zip ties, but I guess all
You-
these JDM fucking cars.
Yeah.
I got a whole JDM zone right here.
Yeah.
Fucking JDM zone everywhere.
Like he said, pristine, pristine, pristine. What's pristine mean? Not running, rusty,
Pristine means
junk.
A high quality vehicle, alright?
Oh yeah, so all we're mint then. All these are quality.
Quality.
You hope. You wish. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. If we got the boot, we would just run that end through because this is a fucking shit show. Yeah, so we'll get that rubber boot for you. Where is it? There. That's the engine harness side, right? And that's the chassis harness side?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so let's just run this through and then figure out where all this shit goes, lay it where it has to be, and then when we get the boot, we'll just slide it over that end. Sound good?
Sound good.
So we just laid this out real quick. We got the coils plugged in. All these plugs, we don't know where they go, and we have to leave that for Kevin. The injectors are laid where they're going to be. We just have to find the injectors and put them in. We got the O2 plugged in. So it's just waiting on Kevin, really. Finish this up. But at least you have it. Now it's like we're not waiting on you. I mean, that's really it to get it running.
That's it.
So we just, whenever he has free time, come over here, finish that, and then we make some brake lines, throw the brakes on, your car's running and driving. Look at that. So close. It only took a year of sitting, right?
Year sitting.
That's it. No big deal.
Every year something gets done.
I mean, last year, oh no, 2 years ago we put in the motor technically. Last year we got it to crank. This year it's gonna run.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Alright, cool. Alright, so Jack got the brakes on, looking good. Now we just got to make the hard lines for the front. Got everything right here. So let's go. This little bitch. Alright.
This guy.
Got this flared already. I'll show you once we do that. And then we're going to route this and see exactly what we got to do.
I was in my drift car days, so I was drifting more than trying to build an FC. Bitch.
Uh-huh. Alright, so we got the line routed under this lip right here into the corner, down here, through the hole. And then we're not screwing it in yet, but because Jack's getting stainless lines, but that's how it's gonna run. So now we gotta do passengers or the driver's side.
What?
Nothing. So there you go. We did the factory loop just to play it safe. Got the grommet in. And then this side tucked up here. You can see it right there. Not necessarily the cleanest, but it'll definitely do its job. So that's good. Then this guy, we got the turbo and manifold off to go get decked. You can see how bad this is. And yeah, pretty successful day, I'd say.
Oh.
Now, yeah, once he gets the braided brake lines, yeah.
From Good Rig Racing. Something's supposed to come in tomorrow. I don't know if it's the injector. Here? Not to my house. Brake wise, we're done. What's up with the hoses in? Just have to bleed it. Oh, and I have to put trans fluid. I have the fluid. I haven't put it in yet.
Yeah.
I don't want to blow up that trans like you did.
Yeah, fuck it. I was taking after you.
Even though it's just does have a fifth gear issue.
Alright, so it's been a while since we touched Jack's car, but we got a few things done. There were fuel leaks with the hard lines, so we ended up replacing those with AN lines front to rear. Also, he's putting trans fluid in right now, but Kevin finally came and figured out some of the wiring issues, and now it should start. It's been a while because Kevin was busy and he doesn't like getting back to people for some reason, but he was also working on Rob Dom's car, so I'll cut him some slack. But once Jack puts the fluid in, we're gonna try to start it, and let's hope for the best. We got the fans blowing so we don't smoke out the shop, but let's give it a go. Let's see. Sounds fucking good. Idling nicely. O2 is kind of rich, but that'll get figured out. So yeah, let's see if this baby will go into gear. That wheel does look good on there though. Alright, so yeah, just leave this here. So I don't know if you heard, but there's a weird noise coming from the wheels. It might just be because the brake discs were not seated fully, as well as the wheels. So we're just gonna take the wheels off or put the right amount of lug nuts on there to make sure That's all. The only problem. Huh?
There's some WD-40 around.
Let's see. Battery sounds like it's low. You want to put the jumper on?
Sure.
Yeah, it is a bit low. You can see right here. Battery tender on, try number 2. Yeah, you might need gas now. Oh no, that's fuel pressure. Fuel level. Oh no, it says 3/4. You want to check if it's gas?
I have some gas cans here. We go get gas.
Alright.
Want to take a ride?
How far is the gas station?
Well, it's right down the street.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, did we just fill the power? I think so.
Well, we did get it to start, and before we actually had it idling for quite a bit, and revved it a few times. I'll put those iPhone clips in, but next time we're here, we're gonna get the E-fan working. And what else do you have to do? Base map, or just the starting map and everything? Hopefully it doesn't flood or whatever. Yeah, so Kev should be coming here tomorrow to do the starting map and base map, and then the brakes, and we'll be running and driving. So that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah, rev it for me.